We represent over 40,000 property owners and workers across the state of California, 13,000 who are security officer members. San Diego security officers are coming together to improve and increase the standards for the industry. They too want union representation and the opportunity to bargain equitable wages and working conditions. Last month, security officers and community supporters came to you to ask you for your support for security officers that protect county buildings. We share some of the issues the officers are facing due to the irresponsible contract that you, the county, has chosen, namely United States Security Associates, also known as USSA. USSA has a long documented track record of poorly handling issues and lawsuits discriminatory in nature, dealing with sexual harassment, race and gender, age, and sexual orientation. This is not the type of company we want anywhere throughout the San Diego County. We are here because our security officers have made an ongoing effort to meet with USSA, yet our request has been ignored. Our security officers deserve better. We need the county to hire only responsible contractors, those who respect workers' rights, who pay security officers at and above the prevailing wage, and offer affordable health care. We have created a tool which helps companies, including city and county entities, to determine which service contractors in the area are behaving responsibly. This can be all done. In California, companies such as Securitas, G4S, Allied Universal have been able to sustain a good track record of treating workers with dignity and respect. We ask the county to use this tool in order to choose responsible contractors that are good for security officers, their families, and the whole San Diego County community at large. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next speaker, please. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. I know it's early, but thank you for all for coming out here for your support. My name is Neil, and I'm a security officer for Allied Universal for the past several months now. To my surprise, a recent report which ran on NBC San Diego talked about how it takes more than 2 full-time minimum wage jobs in California just to afford a 1-bedroom house. I have been living on minimum wage for the past several years. My partner and I live in a 1-bedroom with both my partner's disability and me bringing home $300 a week for our total take-home amount doesn't equal our rent. I can't afford a car, which leads me to take the bus to work. I can't go to the movies or hang out with others because we are too worried about to get back and forth to work and eat. Making ends meet towards the end of the month relies on me asking for help from family members who can't afford to do that either. I am currently working with my fellow officers to improve our working conditions. We need to do something to raise our wages dramatically. As the study shows, we need to make more than double our income just to be able to afford a 1-bedroom apartment in San Diego. It is absurd that the minimum wage is set to something that no one can survive on. A person that works full-time and contributes to the successes of a business should not be homeless. I hope by joining together with security officers across San Diego, we can make our voices heard and make real changes in this industry. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, all supervisors. I'm Reverend Sherry Mateer, the Executive Director of Interfaith Worker Justice of San Diego County. And today I'm here to ask you to be mindful that workers are San Diego County's most valuable resource. And this includes workers contracted through outside contractors, like U.S. Security Associates. I believe all people are created in and as the image of God, and therefore all workers, those employed directly by the county and those employed through an outside contractor, are deserving of dignity and justice. Workers are denied dignity when they are victims of gender and racial discrimination. Workers are denied dignity when they are required to perform tasks without adequate training. Workers are denied dignity when they are in constant fear of homelessness for themselves and their families due to insufficient compensation. Workers are denied justice when they are victims of wage theft. Workers are denied justice when they are under continual threats of being fired or other retaliation for exerting their right to file legitimate complaints against harassment and other unfair labor practices. These are the conditions in which security workers contracted through USSA work under. These are people who are in the frontline responders to our county to medical emergencies, fires, robberies, and other urgent situations. This is immoral and unjust, and you, the County Board of Supervisors, have the authority and duty to demand that USSA do better. Not just perfunctory varnish such as new uniforms or brief training, but authentic, deep improvements to the working conditions and pay of our county's most valuable resources, our workers. When any group of workers hurts, we all hurt. This is the reason there are so many behind my plea that you protect and respect every worker. You have the moral responsibility to not only to hire only responsible security contractors who respect our county, its safety, and our most valuable resources, our people. I trust you will do the right thing right now. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker, please. Good morning.
Madam Chair, members of the board, and Madam CAO. So I'm David Garcias, President of SEIU Local 221, representing about 11,000 county employees. You know, the security industry, as a former security guard many years ago, it is a very difficult job, and they are the front line. And our members who work in the FRCs and all the county facilities rely on that frontline defense and security. Many times, many of those security officers don't have adequate training. They don't have, how are we supposed to, work in our own jobs, and then our coworkers who are our colleagues, who are the security officers, are unable to pay the rent, or some of them are almost are nearly homeless. It's important that we make sure that the security guards in the county that are being paid through public funding are adequately paid, and that they're adequately trained, and they're adequately able to do their job but also afford to live in San Diego. We want happy employees, and even with your contractors. I encourage you to use the responsible contracting tool, because it is graded by SEIU. We make sure that those employers do not cheat and steal from the employees or have sexual harassment charges. That's an important part for any worker. And then I'd just like to add, cheaper is not always better. So thank you.
Thank you.
That concludes requests under public communications.
Thank you to our public speaker.